My name is Mariela Siwarkinti. Thank you so much for joining today for this energy update. I'm going to show you 4 decks and just take a breath and look at the picture so that you can see which one calls you or which one you're more curious about. And I'm going to give you the message of how to use the energy of this new moon in Cancer so that you can use it to benefit your life. Okay, so this is going to be my first deck. This is my second deck. This is my third deck. And this is the fourth deck. Okay, so let me start with the first one here. Beautiful. If you pick this deck, then this is your card. Okay, and it's something that I felt in the energy for this new moon in Cancer was how emotional it is. And Cancer is a very emotional sign. It's a water sign, and it's all related with family. And it's so curious that I'm staying here with family. This card here has to do with the completion of your transformation and how you should take advantage to really show everything, every little piece, every drop that you are, to give yourself permission to shine, to give yourself permission to express, and not just, I'm not talking about speaking, but expressing fully who you are, who you have become, to feel the strength inside of you, to feel the love inside of you, to feel the capacity inside of you to just express. Your expression doesn't have to have form, or it doesn't have to have perfection, but it has to have expression and freedom. Feel free to express what's coming out of you, because as you express something, you're starting to have an idea on how to shape it. But this here is to just feel your power and start expressing it so that you can shape it, so that you can harness that power and create something in the world. But don't be afraid and don't hold back. This is a really good energy to say. It's like it's your rebirth. Imagine a newborn. It doesn't care how perfect they're doing things. They don't know how to do things, but they're expressing their life. They're expressing their stamina, their vitality. And that's what you need to do. Give yourself permission to just feel free to express who you are becoming, who you are now, and who you are shaping yourself to be in this new phase in your life. Okay, now for this next deck. Okay. Oh goodness. Okay, if you pick this deck, then this is your card. And what it says here, it says, you are the teacher, so walk the talk. Very similar to the first card. And it's a call for you to step in the boots that you fit right now. Step in the shoes that you fit right now. You've been polishing yourself. You are been studying, you're been reading, you're been educating yourself, and now is the time to step in those boots, because all the learning that you did, it wasn't so much to be a teacher or to learn something, but to awaken that dormant teacher inside of you, because you have always been a teacher. You have always been that old soul that knew a lot, that people respected, that people love to talk to. But now, with what you have learned, with what you have experienced, you can put all of that together to bring it to the people. So start getting experience in sharing what you have so that you can become effective. That's important, so that you can become effective at delivering the message, at connecting with people, at really expressing the knowledge and experience that you have inside of you, so that you can start connecting and creating communities and really becoming the person who you were made to be. Okay, for my next deck, okay, all right. If you pick this deck, then this is your card. The words underneath says journey. Okay, so this is a call again, very similar like the previous one, but this one has more urgency to step in your journey. This is all about the journey, how important your journey is. The previous cards were more about you being the main character in your journey, you embodying who you truly are. This is about your journey, how important your journey is. So how do I say this? Some people have a very hard time to step into the role, to step into their path, because they can sense the bigness of their path, so they can sense also the smallness of who they are at that moment. But what's important is that you have to know this, and I have to tell this to a lot of my clients. The bigness that you sense is not what you have to be, but you have to have an idea of what your mission is in this world, so that you can start walking the path and moving the wheels. And as you start walking the path, more is revealed, and not just information, but also resources and helpful people that will aid you in your path, for you to reach your final destination, for you to accomplish your mission. But it's so important for you to get a sense, and instead of feeling the fear of how big your path is, to just say, oh my God, this path is so big, I must be a very important person. And also, how do I say this? These important paths, these important missions, there's people that have these, and you have to step into the idea that you are that leader, and that you were chosen to be a leader for a reason, because you have the capacity to grow into that role. And it's not about you just snapping your fingers and realizing that you're this amazing teacher for this path, but it's about you walking this journey with experiences that will make you vulnerable. And in that vulnerability, you will understand the importance of your path, the importance of your life purpose, the importance of your power, the importance of who you are, because that's the message that you're going to bring to people. That's what they're going to see. That's what they're going to witness. Your path is important, but what people are going to see is how you develop your character, your values, how you're shaping yourself, and they're going to become inspired by it, and they're going to respect you for it as well. So it's so important to you to accept that invitation, that you wanted all this, and you were made for this. So start to walk that path, start to move the wheels in your path, and you are a leader. So accept that you are a leader, and how do I say this? To not get dismotivated by it, or to not get discouraged by it, seek for other leaders that have walked your path, so that you can also become inspired, and you become encouraged by your mission in this world. So always have another leader in front of you that you look after, so that you can know that you can accomplish this as well. Okay, now for my next deck, okay, all these cards are very similar. Okay, so if you pick this deck, then this is your card. Okay, and this is Archangel Raphael, and he is the Archangel of healing. So this is a call for all the natural healers to be who they are, to start stepping into the shoes as well of taking the role of the natural healer more seriously. People that are natural healers, they are natural helpers. And how do I say this? Don't be afraid to be a natural healer. What you need to learn is how to give people the medicine effectively. So that's what you're here to learn how to do. You're not here to learn modalities of healing. You're a natural healer. The modalities help you to bring out the healer in you faster, to bring in the energy faster, to bring in the way that you help people faster. But what you have to do is to realize that you are the healer, and that you came here to heal people. And so you need to learn how to do that effectively, so that you can how do I say this, but this is all about realizing that you didn't come here to die for people, but there's certain specific people, a group of people that will benefit from your teachings, from your healing, from your I don't want to say experience, because maybe you didn't gain that experience yet, but naturally you are that healer. So you came here to be connected with community. So don't step away from the community. Don't be afraid that there's people that you don't even know how to help. You didn't come to help them, but there's a specific group of people that you are very good at motivating and helping and assisting, and that's the people that you have to concentrate in. So don't get discouraged by you not being able to help everybody, because you didn't come here to help everyone. You didn't come here to die for everyone or be a scapegoat for people. You came here for this specific group of people that you know you can help and assist. So step into that role. Don't be afraid of your gifts. Don't be afraid of how big your community is. You are made also, you are made for it, and you will be receiving the guidance so that you can really develop this role for your community. Okay, so when I'm seeing everything together, and with the energy of the new moon in Cancer, I already this whole week started experiencing how it's, and even with the readings that I'm doing for clients, it's like everybody's feeling the burn to really step into their shoes, they step into their power, step into their roles, but they're feeling, they're fighting with emotions, and they're fighting with mindsets or beliefs that are limiting them. So when you fight with those limiting beliefs that don't let you step into that next level, emotions are going to rise up for you to clear and to really realize and say, like, wait a minute, like that person, that limited person that I used to be, I can't deal with that person anymore. I really want to step into my expansion. So I really have to work with my emotional body, with my nervous system, so that I can soothe it, so that I can step into the shoes that seems to be a little bit difficult right now. But once you get through that threshold, once you have that breakthrough and step into that other side, then you will know that the fears that you had in the past were just created in your mind, that from here on a new life starts, a new phase starts, with you really being more authentic and behaving and showing the true you that you are. So really don't be afraid. All these cards here says take advantage. This is the time. If you ever wanted to step into a bigger role and be more who you are, this is the time. This is definitely the time. So take full advantage of it, okay? And being Independence Week, Independence Day, that's the thing. It's like be that person, liberate yourself, be your own hero, bring all those fears, liberate yourself out of those fears and step in and become the person, the liberator, the hero, the leader of of who you truly are. All right, so I don't know about you, but I'm feeling very inspired by all this energy and by these powerful cards. So thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for being here. Again, my name is Mariela Siwerkinti. You can contact me for private sessions. I'll put a link in there for how to book me. And thank you again.